Oh, Karoline Leavitt. Yes, she has stepped down.
That was the lady that was saying that we're all spoiled, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Now everyone can find a 60-year-old sugar daddy when they're in their early 20s, unfortunately. I mean, if I could find a sugar mama when I was in my 20s, yeah, I would clean the pool. If I
Clean
could
the
be
pool.
White House press secretary at the same time. I mean, like, who wouldn't make that?
Hey everybody, Jordan from Back Society here. Do me a favor and click that subscribe button below and hit the bell icon so you don't miss a single episode. Now, back to grinding.
All right, guys, as you know, Iran is no longer seeking peace with the United States under Trump's remaining term, which means we have 2 more years of a potential quagmire. Are we going to see peace? Are we going to see more bombing of Iran?
It's so hard to say because like it's all the leverage they really have, at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So like, are they really going to do it? I don't know. Everything ebbs and flows. Like, I feel like there was also a report that came out that said, not the president, the speaker of their house, Ghalibaf or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
is like looking for a way to get the talks going again. So I don't know.
So there is no
like putting out
talks.
some like crazy like demands just to even begin talks. So dude, who knows?
Dude,
I'm sure Iran wants like certain security, so Trump doesn't like get another Epstein scandal, and he's just like time to go bomb Iran again, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, who knows, man?
From what I've been
It's so
listening
hard to say.
From what I've been listening to, my source is telling me that their army is obliterated, their navy's obliterated.
I've heard this multiple times as well.
What's your source?
True Social. But anyway, like the blockade is
You got that 100K.
an impenetrable force that
The wall of steel. Everybody's calling it. I heard.
Yeah, the wall of steel. So I mean, like, I think we got Iran back into a corner.
You know what? They wouldn't have changed the Department of Defense to Department of War if they were planning on losing their first war. So they just
we got their balls in a vice grip. That's what I heard.
We do. We're just toying with them, man. We're like a cat, and they're like the mouse because we're lions over here, baby. We're lions. Rawr. At least
what does Pete Hegseth really do, though? What does he do?
Win.
I mean, technically, the Secretary of Defense actually has quite a bit of authority when it comes to the military.
But do you think he does anything?
I think he's valuable.
Or do you think
there are certain things that he actually needs to approve and like sign.
And not to mention when there was those reports when Trump was in Turkey that Iran was going to launch a missile at his position. When he left everyone else, he did take Hegseth with him, which must mean...
Well, he also left on a military flight, and that means Hegseth knew, and he probably just was there. He's like, come on, Mr. President. I bet you he was there before, and he was like...
He just had to
booked it over there.
Nah.
And here I thought he liked him. Damn.
I can't believe like we're still in this conflict with Iran. I thought this would be settled by now.
I mean, everyone kind of knew a war with Iran would be a quagmire. It's worse than Iraq over there, in terms of trying to take it or at least win a war against. So I don't know why everyone thought this would be a speedy thing to do. This would just be like something fun for the headlines, to show strength and stuff. So I feel like it was kind of dumb. But if it wasn't for the Strait of Hormuz, I think things would be a lot different. But they played that trump card, so to speak.
Yeah, I think the Strait of Hormuz is one of those weird things where like everybody knew it was a possibility. And it almost feels like the Iranians didn't until they did it. And they're like, oh, shit. Like, why didn't we do this 20 years ago?
They're just
know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
It really feels like that sometimes.
So do you think... So what you're saying is Trump really gave them the power?
I think he showed his hand a little bit and was like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's so weird. Everything's weird.
It is. It seems weird and half-cocked. Everything seems poorly thought out, at least in my opinion. It did not seem like they didn't really give too much thought to this. It was just something they thought would just be like an excursion, a fun little excursion. I think what happened in Venezuela definitely rose some egos a little higher than they thought it could be.
Nobody talks about Do we still have the president of Venezuela, by the way?
Yeah, we still got him.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
What was that about?
Well, he orchestrated the 2020 election stealing from Donald Trump. So we're trying to get him to name names. We're also trying to free the Venezuelans. We're also getting, oil moving, flowing, into certain bank accounts at least. I don't know if there's any paper trail on it, but there's oil flowing and money flowing. So, some private citizens are making bank, and we're saving Venezuelans.
Oh, I heard
Basically.
that too. I heard
Yeah.
we are saving them. Didn't he say in his like most recent speech like, "Hey, we took over Venezuela, now they're great friends." I was like, "Wait, that's like a contradicting statement. We took them over, now they're just awesome
We're
friends."
friends.
What
As
the-
everyone knows, dude, when you take a country, dude, you're welcome as liberators every single time.
every time, we know from history.
History,
From
especially
history.
recent
Yeah.
history. They love us, dude. Vietnam, fucking loved
Vietnam.
us.
Well, actually,
Iraq
the
loved
Vietnamese
us.
do like us. They do like us, strangely.
Nowadays, because
Um,
mostly we're sending our retirees over there.
I was gonna
lot of
say that's where I'm gonna
retirees.
retire to.
Philippines we kind of took over the
Yeah.
Philippines, and they still kind of like us.
Yeah, that was an
Um,
interesting
yeah.
portion of American history right there when we took them over from Spain, and they were like, "Fuck yeah, the freedom country is finally gonna liberate us." We were like, "Oh, bro, no."
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I have no idea.
Good old Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah, Philippines is a really interesting history. There's so many weird, like, like these weird U.S. empire conquerings that we did that people just don't even talk about anymore.
Yeah,
What about Hawaii?
that was bad. What we did to Hawaii
What?
was pretty bad.
But hey, at least they got statehood.
They got
So
well, yeah,
sounds
I
like a
mean,
win-win.
we took
Buddy.
them over for statehood. Well, we didn't even take them over. It was the planter class that imported themselves from the United States into Hawaii, slowly took it over, held their king hostage.
Queen. I heard
And
it was a queen.
it was later a queen. His sister became queen after he died. And then we did the same thing to her. And then we're like, United States, we're like, yo, United States, we kind of took over this island. You should annex us right now. And the president at the time, Grover Cleveland, was even appalled. They were just like, you just invaded this country. How could you do it? But eventually, United States Congress was just like, it is a nice bit of island there.
It's pretty nice. They got good pineapples.
Good pineapples. It's pretty scenic. We could put a cool naval base there.
Yeah, strategically, it's pretty good.
We did that.
Pearl
like-
Harbor.
Yeah, Pearl Harbor. We got Pearl Harbor out of it. I still like how, like you will see, like like American weebs. People really into anime. They're like, the samurai. I love the samurai. Katana.
Sorry.
I got that katana, man. I'm taking karate and all this. I'm taking martial arts, and I got my samurai. I love samurai. We killed them. We killed the samurai.
That's, I
Yeah,
mean,
true.
somebody had to, man. They were a dying breed. Right?
But you know what though? You know what? An American was the last samurai.
Oh yeah, the Tom Cruise movie. Yeah,
well,
You know what I mean?
yeah, it's not just any American. It was the American.
the American.
The American.
Good
He
movie
was
though.
the
It was
last
a good
samurai.
movie though. I won't
Dude,
lie.
I mean, if you're gonna be the last samurai, might as well be Mav. Might as
Bro,
well be Maverick, bro.
Bro, I
Yeah.
tell you what though, I've been on TikTok and I've been watching the Scientology thing, and they're getting me, man. I don't understand why, man.
Stop. Don't fall for the propaganda, bro. Don't
Dude,
do
they're
it.
getting me.
No, don't do it.
They're like, "Don't you wanna be clear? My reactive mind." Most
Going
people are
clear.
propagandized. And they're like, "Yo, I'm just drinking my coffee because 'cause I'm so cool." Oh, Scientology.
Let's be honest, dude. You're
Yes.
hoping to get up there, just like how you want
Yeah.
to be 33 degrees in Freemasonry, so you can get that secret sweet Xenu technology.
Dude, Xenu, baby.
That's what I'm saying,
want
man.
their
Dude, you want to
Xenu.
be thetan free, huh? You're like, you gotta get these thetans off me.
You hold on though. So back to the Freemasons.
No, I don't want to hear it.
Hold on. I'm about to I got this book. I haven't got it yet, but I bought it.
Oh my god.
It's called
please.
it's by a 33-degree Mason. His name is L.H. Anderson.
Okay. I don't know who that is.
L.H. Anderson?
Yeah.
Sounds
It's
fake.
about like It's about, like, personal magnetism. I don't know.
Oh, I
It's
got
like
that.
yeah. It's supposed to be really
Oh my god, dude. It's called Ancient Magic, Magnetism, and Psychic Forces.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
33-degree
Let me get
Mason, baby.
I think you're forgetting a term. You know alchemy's in there somewhere.
I know this is literally the name of the book.
Sounds cool as
Hey.
hell, dude.
It's called Ancient Magic, Magnetism, and Psychic Forces.
I'm so glad.
Yep.
The Key to Power, 1895.
Yep. Yep. Before we were propaganda guys, this was the real edumacation.
Yeah. All right, relax, Candace.
I'm just saying.
I know. Propagandized.
How do you think that
The
debate's gonna go?
monstrosity.
The monstrosity, dude. It's gonna be great. Oh, you're talking about the Andrew Wilson and Candace Owens debate?
Yeah.
Um,
I can't believe
I think it's gonna
can't
go
believe
bad
Andrew
for.
Wilson was like,
Dude,
yeah,
he
I
needs
could
all the clout he can get. He is
right.
he's dying.
He's
You know what I
dying.
mean? Like he's becoming irrelevant. Nobody gives a shit about him.
When was he ever
But he-
relevant? He's
He
just
had
a
to come
guest
up
host
with
in a
$500,000
podcast.
though. Didn't he have to come up with $500,000 to
It
do
was
this debate?
it was 300K, but she upped it to 500K. Obviously, someone's backing him because he doesn't have 300K. There's no fucking way that he has 300K just to give away. There's no fucking
I mean,
way. Not with 3 kids. I'm sorry. 4 kids.
you never know. I mean, I don't know. I'm curious what he gets from when he does his like whatever appearances and stuff. I mean, like
I
he's
can't
got some
imagine.
viral clips and stuff. He's got a podcast. He went on Rogan. I'm sure he's got a little bit of money.
He's been on Rogan twice for some reason.
A little bit of
there's
money,
no
though.
I just can't imagine Rogan is the one setting guests anymore. Like it's somebody's like, "Hey, we got you a guy to go in the
They had his
studio."
wife on there. His wife is a tard, dude. She is a real
Joe
tard.
Rogan's?
What are you talking
No,
about?
Andrew Wilson's.
What are you talking about? She's a
Who's
traditional woman with 3 different baby daddies.
Hold on,
Well, yeah, she got a lot of daddies.
who's Andrew Wilson's wife?
She was on Rogan like a few months ago.
I think her name's like
Rachel.
Rachel Wilson,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. She's a
was
nobody.
on the-
She's a complete nobody.
Yeah. She's kind of like she's not skinny, but I wouldn't call her fat either, but she's like this blonde woman. She kind of talks about how women nowadays are just terrible, feminism is terrible. Again, 3 baby daddies.
Let her live her
She
life,
sucks.
bro.
Sorry. I forgot to include Andrew. 4 baby daddies. So
Let them live their life, bro.
You're going, yeah,
no, you can absolutely live your life. But when you tell people how to live their life and you're not doing any of the things that you're saying other people should
you're
do,
fair game.
you're fair
fair
game.
game.
Exactly.
You are fair game.
All hypocrites. All hypocrites are fair game.
Well, I didn't know that was the case. I didn't know that was the case.
She's like, traditional. She's like every woman should have be a trad wife. Voting rights. Why? You don't need that. Your man does that. Blah blah blah. If
Esther,
you
should
fucked one
do your
person, you're a
research before you
whore.
come onto the show. All right.
What?
My bad.
Friend of the show.
Rachel Wilson, friend of the show.
Yeah.
Come on in.
But yes, hypocrites are fair game. I think Candace Owens will probably bring her up and how she does not adhere to those traditional values because it really triggers him badly.
Oh, it does, dude. He gets triggered quick.
Does he?
Quick.
Because I mean, like, you see him beat down all those OnlyFans.
Oh
girls.
God, debate champion.
I mean, he's punching at his own weight there. You know what I mean? Like that's his like ideal.
Look,
it's bad. Dude.
I think it is time society has moved on for beating up like freshman college kids and OnlyFans models and then hailing yourself as like some debate god. I think it's time to evolve past that as humans,
It's like, you know what? I debate all these
Like-
18-year-old girls that are clueless in society, and I'm the champion.
Like, when is it going to, I feel like as time goes on, it's going to get worse. Like, Ben Shapiro debates fucking kid in elementary school about fucking pied-à-terre tax.
About what?
Pied-à-terre tax.
Yeah, the pied-a-terre. It's the tax that they're doing in New York.
Yes. That's actually one of the other talking points. Man, Donnie's How do you say it?
Pied-a-terre.
Pied-a-terre
Pied-
tax, which means if you have a second residence that is not your primary residence, you can get taxed on it.
Yeah, the pied-a-terre. So, like, yeah, it's like, but it's I think it's for houses valued over $5 million
Yes.
or
Yes.
something like that. There's like an actual value to it.
There is a
Wait,
massive.
you can have 2 houses and only get taxed on 1?
No, it's not like property tax. It's like an additional tax
Right.
on what you would already pay because it's people who are not residents of New York.
New York.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's like saying like, hey, you get all these benefits in New York, but you don't really
Live
live
here.
here.
Right.
So you're gonna pay a little bit more.
So obviously, there's a lot of people up in arms about it. Communism is here. Authoritarian is
Hold
here.
on.
The
There's a lot
Muslim
of people.
socialist
How many
caliphate is
people-
here.
Hold on. There's a lot of people up in arms about that. How
Yeah.
many people
They're
have
all
a
on
place
Twitter.
in New York that don't live in New York?
I think Ken Griffin is one, right? I think his primary is in
Ken Griffin's
Miami.
the only one that they also kind of doxed him.
I'm
So,
kinda- That to me, it's like there's probably like
Chicago
but
legend Ken Griffin.
It's also people who don't live there, and the house is valued at over $5 million.
yeah. So what is that like 0.1%? Like what is that?
Probably.
Mhm.
It's probably minuscule.
So why is there so many people up in arms about that?
Because if you have money,
communism.
you have a bigger voice, and so the bigger voices, therefore, are getting a voice.
You don't understand this communism, dude?
It's
What are you, a
communism.
retard?
The judge actually issued a pause on this tax. Just so happened to have a non-primary residence in New York that's valued over $5 million.
Shocker.
Shocker.
Also, how's a judge afford that? That's crazy.
Unless
They bought it like 40 years ago.
Maybe he was one of those guys that was just like, this kid, he stole an onion. I'm gonna send him to this private prison.
Yeah. That's a game we got to get in on. Private prisons,
Private
dude.
prison, big fucking money. Holy shit, big money. Insane, dude.
Private prisons and drones. That's where it's at.
Drones. I mean,
Sure.
Don Jr.'s really into drones. He's getting those contracts, so his drones are probably fucking awesome, right? Because we live in a meritocracy.
I heard Barron Trump is worth $200 million.
He's worth more than Melania.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's worth
How's
more
that-
than Melania.
How's that possible? I haven't even isn't he still in school?
He's still. I don't know if he's still in school, but he's definitely still college aged.
Yeah, I have no idea.
How is he making how does he make his money?
Dad's like, hey, here's a good little contract, buddy. You should
Just
start
sign your
a
name right
business.
here.
Yeah.
Just sign your name right here and you'll be an instant millionaire.
I mean, I'm sure he's inherited some money and stuff, and like
From
he's probably got
who?
shares.
How do
Probably
you
got like
inherit-
shares in like some of the Trump companies, and Kushner. I'm sure Kushner probably gave him a little chunk of change.
Ugh.
I probably
Kushners.
probably with all these fucking contracts. I'm sure there's there's a slice of the pie for all the kids, right?
So
Feels like
everybody's screaming communism. But what happened to monopolism?
Monopolization.
Yeah.
You know what? We stopped caring about that a long time ago, man.
Yeah, monopolies aren't cool since there's a game now. Once they made that board game, people were like, "This is dumb, dude."
And not to mention,
Actually, when they made the game, people were like, "Monopolies are pretty tight. I can make a lot of money." What are you talking about? Dude?
I'm not gonna lie. When you're winning a Monopoly, it's a pretty
man.
good feeling.
It's a lot of fun.
It's a
It's a
pretty
lot
good
of
Feels
fun.
great. Yeah, when you're losing though,
Yeah,
Not
it's
as fun.
so
Not as fun,
Not
no.
as fun when you're losing. But when you're winning, I feel like more people are losing than they are winning now, unfortunately, in this game.
Well, I mean, you can have a lot of players in Monopoly, but only one player wins, right?
True.
yeah.
True.
I mean, everybody's got to go broke. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to take it all, dude.
And they just
And
keep landing on my
you need that
hotels.
Broadway. If you ain't got Broadway, what are you
Broadway,
even doing?
Park
Boardwalk.
Place,
Boardwalk.
Park Place. Yeah,
Yeah.
you need them, bro.
I tell you what, do you know how to win a Monopoly? You never get a hotel. Never get a hotel.
I get hotels, dude. I just put multiple
No.
on there. I get my railroads, my utilities, And then I
Yeah.
start getting like the cheap buy up the cheap property first, just so you know every time you go near go, that $200 just deposit into my bank account right now.
There's only no, because there's only a set amount of houses and a set amount of hotels. If you take all the houses, everybody else can't get a house. You know what I mean? That's why you don't get the hotels. You always stay at the 4 houses.
As someone who wins in Monopoly, get a hotel. Okay, you gotta do the big brain moves. Why do you think the president of the United States has hotels? Right? You don't hear about his houses. You hear about his hotels.
And how many of his hotels went bankrupt?
Look. What part of
Look,
Atlantic City isn't bankrupt?
I don't know if any of them went bankrupt. I don't know if they all are doing well.
Well, the Taj
but
Mahal did.
I think his casinos all went bankrupt, but that's a little different. I guess you could say they have hotels.
Yeah, why wouldn't who goes to a casino that doesn't have a hotel?
Oh, I've been to a
I
few.
work at a casino that doesn't have a hotel.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't get it neither.
I don't get it. If I'm not like, treated like a royal king, I'm not going.
Yeah, it's like if you can't get comped a dope room, what are you even doing there?
Yeah, what's the point? I want to be
Yeah,
wined and dined like I was in Vegas, and I was
Do
wined
you,
and
do you guys
dined.
do comps?
yeah.
Yeah, for food.
Yeah. Is
You
it
can't
just
do
like
it for
food?
drinks.
There's no money? No like chips?
No, I mean, we give
No
out some
drinks.
free bets, but it's like $10, $15, and for food, we just get you a slice of pizza.
That's it?
That's it.
Dude, what a bum ass casino, dude.
Bro,
Oh my
Blame
god.
Illinois, bro. There's a lot of rules.
That's why you guys get all the scammers and shit in there.
but
Your
here's the
boy.
thing. Here's the thing.
But it's a good
Here's the
slice of
thing.
pizza.
We are the top 3 most profitable casinos out of all Caesars because our overhead is so small.
Oh yeah. Well,
Most profit
how much of that profit are you getting?
I get 50% commission
Yeah.
for each loss.
50% commission for
Do you
each
really?
loss? What
Yeah.
does that even mean?
That means if you show up to the table and you spend $100 and you lose that $100, I get 50 of it.
How do you even keep track of that?
Oh, I have a computer tablet and I put you in, I
Are you
swipe
lying?
in.
Because this doesn't sound right.
That doesn't even make any sense.
I was gonna say there is no casino that's gonna give its workers 50% of losses. There's no way.
No, I
You know,
don't get no money, man.
The worst thing is if like you're working at a casino and shit, and they're like, "We're the most profitable, we're awesome," and everybody's like sitting there like, "Well, where's all the fucking profit at? Like, send some of that my way. Like, where's the bonus? Did they bonus
Yeah.
you guys out?"
No, no. Here's the thing.
I
As
would
a
tell them,
dealer,
I'm like, I don't care how much money
here's
you're making.
here's the crazy
They're-
part. Here's the
We're a
crazy part.
family, though.
Here's the crazy part. All right, so last month, our casino, after all the expenses, made $15 million, right? Out of all the expenses. They only paid the dealers. Most employees that work there make money off tips. And the minimum wage for tipped employees in the state of Illinois is $9.25.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're dealing, right? Say if you're dealing at a table, you just show up. One guy comes in and only buys in for $100. That person literally has you at that table for 10 hours. You know what I mean? He pays that $100, literally
Yeah.
pays for your entire day there.
Yeah.
Right?
Mine's
But who
dope.
goes to the casino and just buys in for $100?
I mean, a lot
I
of
don't-
people.
nobody.
Don't they?
Nobody.
Well, poor people.
Poor people. You're right. Poor people. Or kids, the bros that
Yeah.
come in with one guy. Yeah,
People who don't know how to gamble.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You hear
Exactly.
they won $5. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
But the casino business is where the money's at, though. But I mean, like, it's all it's a pyramid scheme. You only make the money from at the top. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in middle management because I'm somewhat competent on my job. You know,
Feels.
I'm somewhat competent. So, I mean, like, a lot of people that I work with, they're competent too. But I mean, like,
just not as.
we don't make no money. You know?
That's crazy, dude.
I was told we
Who
lived
gets
in
all
a
that money?
But that's the same with everywhere you go. I mean, like, every business, every corporation nowadays, it's a pyramid scheme. Nobody gets paid anymore. There's no trickle-down effect, you know what I mean? There's no bonus. You don't get no
Dude,
Christmas
I've
bonus.
been promised over and over again that trickle down economics is going to work any fucking day now.
You guys are starting to sound like commies. You better relax. You're gonna get arrested. I'm
Yeah,
calling ICE.
Yeah, they really Marco and Stephen Miller really want to crack down on this kind of talk, buddy.
Are you serious? I'm just waiting for the one time when I walk outside my house and then a drone just
You just hear
spots me.
just
Like, yeah, exactly. And then I'm like, they're gonna be like, "Stop! You're under arrest for talking trash about Donald J. Trump, our leader."
This freedom drone will now arrest you.
The freedom drone.
This freedom drone.
Dude, you better be. Don't even. You know, it's actually called the Trump drone.
The Trump drone.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, "This is an important thing. We're gonna have the Trump drones flying over us to make sure that we're safe. Okay, to protect democracy, to protect
democracy,
the elections,
to protect
no
our Constitution,
communism.
who we love, we love the Constitution, folks. We love it. These drones will keep us safe.
These
Safe from all these
drones will keep us
illegals,
safe
the
and keep
socialists.
the elections safe."
The Muslims that have come to destroy us. They're here. They're here.
We're living in a dystopia, and the future is now. Right now, it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, we still have a few more years before the Terminator rises up, so just get ready.
What do you think? What do you think happens first, like Terminator or like Hunger Games?
Well, there is the Patriots games.
It's true.
There is the Patriot game.
Is this a test run? Is this the beta version?
It could be.
I
mean, it looked pretty bad. Did you guys see the Patriot games, or at least parts of it?
Wasn't it just kickball?
It already happened?
Yeah.
Wasn't it like a bunch of people who actually weren't from the states that they were representing?
I think there was a few people. Like the one representing Maine was from New Hampshire. The one representing Massachusetts was from California. Her grandmother was from Massachusetts, though. So
well, thank God for that.
But they're all kids.
They're using like the Israeli law, right? If you have a Jewish parent or whatever, you can become a citizen.
Is
that how it works?
That's how it works.
Massachusetts too.
Look, if you can't look, if you go to like L.A. and then Boston, you can't tell the difference.
That's true. I don't know the difference.
I think we're seeing the first stage of the Patriot games. Like, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, we're gonna introduce everybody to the Patriot games, kickball, dodgeball, and then we're gonna elevate it to like hunting."
Yeah, but like it seemed like
hunting people.
But like most of the athletes they had this time were mostly like homeschooled kids, kids from like private schools.
How did
very
I totally
loyal.
Miss that it already happened.
Loyal kids that were like, they're part of MAGA. They represent, America. So it was.
Did anybody win?
Probably. I assume so.
I gotta look this up now.
I mean, Pat McAfee was there.
Yeah, it wasn't even.
Oh, is that what that video was? Where he was like sitting with Trump or something like that?
Yeah, it was for the Patriot games.
It was like Donald Trump was like, "Yeah, I like the Patriots. I like
the wiki page for this.
I really like their quarterback.
Weak as shit, dude.
I mean, like, who cares? Like, I mean, no one asked for it. Who asked for it, right?
Maybe we should. You know what we should do though? We should do maybe a biannual, like, U.S. only Olympics.
The best of the best,
but like not dodgeball and bullshit. Like real, like track and field.
Track and field.
Oh wait, we do. It's called nationals. Like we already do this shit. What are we talking about, dude?
Yeah, but like, look. Some of those people that are in the nationals might not be MAGA, bro. We can't have that. And what if they win?
That's true. You can't.
We got to give the homeschool, the private kids, something. We got to give them something.
We can't have any libs. We can't have those libs competing.
No libs.
They're gonna turn it into the WNBA.
They're gonna make it woke. Oh, the WNBA, exactly, dude. Can you believe that we got 2 trans, quote unquote, trans women trying to get in there right now?
What?
Yeah,
Who?
let 'em be,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Enos Freedom and Royce Wright declared for the WNBA.
Who is
Hey.
this Royce Wright guy? I keep seeing him pop up.
He was some dude. He was a basketball player. He was a first-round draft pick. Apparently, he was terrible. He was very aggressive. He couldn't get along with anyone. He has his kid and ex-wife has a restraining order against him for being abusive. So,
Oh, you know his whole
switching to
history,
MAGA
huh?
seemed a little on brand for him. So he's declaring for the WNBA draft to show that, trans women can join the WNBA, which, of course, as some of you may or may not know, there is none in the WNBA. This is to protect women.
I don't know.
This is to
Brittany
protect women
Griner's
in
pretty
sports.
close. Like, I don't. We might want to double check that,
Look, American hero Brittany Griner, who we got out of a Russian gulag.
dude.
Friend
I
of the
remember,
show.
dude, when Biden made that, I was like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?
Yeah, I mean,
what are we doing here?"
we traded her for a nobody, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, Victor Boot. Yeah, he's a nobody.
Nobody.
He's a nobody.
Nobody.
He's only one of the most prolific gun smugglers
Look,
in the history of the world. There's nobody.
his claim to
Brittany
fame.
Griner, Victor Boot. Like, I mean, how do the scales of justice even weigh those?
Look. His claim to fame is like, he looks
Balance.
vaguely like Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
is.
Lord
Bro.
of War, I believe they called it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Good fictional movie.
I just watched a Nicolas Cage movie called Con Air. Oh my god,
Shut up, dude.
captivated.
Shut up. You just saw Con Air for the first time.
There's no way that movie's like 30
Captivated.
years old.
This is like,
But
it's like 2 weeks ago when you said, "Hey, do you think Back to the Future is a good movie?"
it was a
First
good
of all,
movie. But
it's a
Con
great
Air,
movie.
masterpiece.
Have you not watched anything from the 80s?
Con Air is in the early 2000s.
Is it?
No way, it's 90s.
No, there's
It's
no
90s.
way. I was gonna say.
But still, though, Con Air, Nicolas Cage, masterpiece.
No,
Masterpiece.
Did you like Dave Chappelle's little cameo in it?
He got thrown out of the plane.
Yes, he did.
1997. Dude, how are you just seeing that movie?
I don't even get it, dude.
Well, I saw it when I was a kid, but then like, dude, it was on break when I was working, and I was like, I
What
was
is
just so
this?
captivated.
If you liked Con
She was
Air,
like, what is this masterpiece?
yeah, next week he's gonna be like, "Did you guys ever see Air Force One?"
I love that movie. I just watched
Great
it a couple
movie.
months ago.
Great movie. He's gonna be
Great.
like, Han Solo's in it.
Get off my plane.
But back to the question, what do you think is gonna happen first, Hunger Games or the robots? I
I don't know. We'll see how the Hunger Games shape up next year. They might do a little more. Maybe we'll have like a little bit of the Purge sprinkle in. Who knows?
Part of me thinks it's kind of like they can't exist without one another, right? Like you need the robots to get to the Hunger Games, but you also need somebody to be planning the Hunger Games to want to build the robots.
Maybe
It's a chicken and the egg kind of thing.
maybe the robots force the Hunger Games.
Oh,
They're taking up all the resources, and so they're just like, "You guys got to fight for what's left."
Dude.
low key, it's the robots that are forcing it.
yeah, dude. We just they put us in Yellowstone. They're like, hey, the super volcano is gonna blow up. We don't know when. And this is where you guys live now. And good luck.
Good luck.
And then everybody else raises their hand and says, I want to go to the Matrix.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, would you rather be in the
Shove
Matrix?
that needle in the back of my head. I'm all in.
Just going just do it. Just do it. I don't care if I'm a battery anymore.
Dude, sign me up. Send me back to 1999.
Please.
Good.
Please.
This steak, I know it's not real,
I know.
but
Dude,
it tastes fucking phenomenal.
Do you really?
Ignorance is bliss.
Fucking Morpheus comes to you. We need your help in the Hunger Games. Take this pill. No, I'm good.
Yeah, I would punch him in the face. Like, get out of here, Morpheus. I'm not falling for your bullshit.
I'll be honest with you guys. If I was in the Hunger Games, the only option is to win. I would win.
Oh my, yeah, of course, dude.
I knew you were gonna say that. That's why he's reading magnetism and magical forces or whatever.
He's gonna be surrounded by a gang of people with guns. He's just gonna be like,
yeah, he's just
save me,
He's
Xenu.
gonna, force lightning. He's like, force lightning.
Bro, Bro, I'm being taught by a Freemason, a 33-degree Freemason, and you
Yeah,
guys
who's
are
been
gonna
dead for like what 100 years?
and you're gonna discount his
More.
information?
Yes.
Come on,
I will
guys.
thoroughly discount it. Unless the only Freemason I'm listening to is George Washington. So, like, I don't know what you're talking
You know,
about.
you can be added to the Matrix probably.
You don't listen to Ben Franklin?
Dude, that'd be so cool. If I was in the Matrix, dude, send me back to the 1700s. That'd be sick.
What if you
I
went back to the
personally, I think
1700s
I'm
with
good on
everything
that.
that you know now? That would
Oh,
be crazier.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
like, what can you really do with that in the 1700s besides get dysentery?
You could conquer the world, bro.
With dysentery?
Mhm.
You ever heard the Nick Bargatze thing about, like, he's like, "I have all this knowledge, and if I went back in time, nobody would believe me." 'Cause he'd be like, "I got cell phones." I'm like, "Oh, how does that work?" And he's like, "Oh, the satellites in the sky." And they're like, how do those work?" He's like, I don't know."
Yeah.
It's like,
Exactly. Like, I feel like a lot of people who say this feel like, oh, I could just rule the world with all this technology that I know. But like deep down, no one really knows how. Very few
anything
people know
works.
how everything works. Exactly. So it's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're not gonna recreate the iPhone while you're there.
Bro, I would show them how to make fire.
They know how to
In the
make fire? What are you
1700s, huh?
talking about?
What a dark age.
They're gonna be like, "Here, let me teach you how to smith a weapon." You're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Look,
This is
this
too
guy would
hard.
be like, "Where's the nearest
I got
McDonald's?"
labor laws.
This guy would be like, "What do you mean I have to grow my food?
Yeah.
What do
You
you
mean I
mean?"
gotta wear this wool coat in the middle of the summer?
Nah, I'm like, this ain't for me, man. This ain't for me.
What do you
We
mean
gotta
what
stand in front of each
plantation I
other and
escaped
shoot each
from?
other in war?
Which was the dumbest thing it's a gentleman's war. I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, but I wanna be the gentleman on the horse, you know what I mean? I wanna
Yeah, you want the
I
horse
know.
shot from right under you?
do you
I
think
was
if we do the Matrix, can we, like, just, like
Customize it?
yeah, like, and then restart? And be like, "Alright, I can do it better this time." You know what I mean? Uh, and also, like, do you, like, grow a whole life, but, like, it feels like years, but it's really just, like, hours?
Well, I feel like
Is it
if push comes to shove, you could alter the perspective of time. Why not?
Yeah, but I'm not fucking Neo. I'm in the
No, I
Matrix.
mean, like, the programming. I mean, if it has complete control of your brain, like,
That's because you don't
what
believe
you
that you're Neo.
like, your receptacles, everything your brain perceives, is it that hard to, like, make time be perceived differently?
Well, I've been trying to change it lately. It's not working, man. So which tells me I'm not in the Matrix,
Oh my
which
god.
is
Bro, that's
lame, dude.
because you don't believe.
You don't believe. There's a lot of things we can do with the human brain. There is a French laboratory that has taught half of a brain, half of a dead person's brain to mimic pianos, to mimic
Exactly.
piano keys.
Now I've been reading
What?
this book.
What are
Yeah,
you
it's
talking about?
yeah,
Yeah.
a French
Yeah.
lab reanimated a piece of a brain to play a piano. I'm not
What?
joking. I'm not joking. It's
Yeah.
How
weird.
did I miss this? How come this wasn't
It's
on
crazy.
Fox News?
I don't fuck. Who knows? It wasn't Christian enough, maybe.
Well, who owns Fox News?
Or maybe it was Jesus.
Rupert
If it was
Murdoch?
Jesus's brain,
Bro,
that'd be
don't
kinda
say
cool.
that, dude. That's sacrilegious. Come on.
Is it?
Sacrilegious. Sacrilegious. All right, bringing it back to the WNBA so I can switch to the NBA. Joshua Kushner and Bob Iger buy the LA Lakers. Oh
For
my god, isn't that
$12.5
crazy?
billion.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like when the previous owner has to settle some fraudulent charges with the president, you got to
How do
give a
you,
little bit for the big guy.
what's up with the Kushners? Who are these people?
Powerful people. I mean, look at look at who the dad is and what he's capable of.
Yeah, Charles Kushner, dude. That guy is fucked up, man.
He's fucked up, especially trying to blackmail his sister.
I thought it was his brother.
No, I think it was his sister, but he was blackmailing his brother-in-law.
His brother-in-law, that's what it was. Yeah, yeah, with the
Yeah,
prostitute and
with
stuff.
the prostitute. Because so he
That
wouldn't
shit's
talk. That's so
free-
slimy.
Dude, it's so dark.
Yeah.
It's so fucking dark.
We have a great ambassador in France, for sure.
Yeah. You know.
So,
So we
like,
send all of our grossest people.
yep, we got the grossest people. We got fucking Jared Kushner, in the Saudi pocket, he's pretty much the first buddy. since Elon stepped down. He's the first buddy. You know, he's our special envoy for diplomacy, obviously. And, you know, we got Joshua, who's gonna just give us LA. He's going to make, you know, the Lakers America's team.
Is that why
Like-
LeBron left?
I don't know. He's in Philly now.
Ooh, I wonder. I never thought about that. Make LA great again, dude.
Mm.
Maybe they'll make Spencer Pratt the general manager.
I think he's trying to be a celebrity right now.
Yeah, he's trying to be the next press secretary.
Yeah, he keeps, he just tweets out every day at, like, Mamdani.
He does. He really got a thing for Mamdani, doesn't he?
He's got a
Pretty-
massive heart on, dude. It's crazy, like
It's pretty
what does
weird.
Dami even do? What is he?
He's the
even-
mayor of New York. He's
Yeah,
working.
exactly.
Spencer Pratt doesn't have a job, dude.
yeah. He got, sorry. Allegedly, he got cheated out of being mayor of New York. So, mayor of LA. Obviously, you know, because a Republican was really gonna win that city. It was a shoo-in, obviously. And so, right now he's tweeting, you know, how Mamdani is a communist, caliphate, Muslim in New York.
Yeah.
You know? Because LA, apparently, it's just, you know, he's looking forward. LOA's
You
LOA
know, I have some issues with Mamdani. There is that weird video of him where he's speaking with like an African accent. You seen that when he was like younger?
No, I mean, he's Ugandan, isn't he?
Yeah, and that's what he's talking about. He was like, I think he was like in a play or something for like Lion King or some shit. And they're interviewing him, and he's speaking with an African accent, like a Ugandan accent,
No, I never saw that.
which is weird. This is only like a couple years ago. So either his American accent is fake, or he was faking a African accent for.
Oh,
Like, the
his
camera.
American accent is fake for sure.
You
He
think so? You
definitely
think
took
that's-
in acting classes?
You think so?
For
I mean, he
sure.
was a rapper. At
Oh,
one point.
100%. 100%. Look at all these British actors that have good, like, English accents.
American accents?
American
I feel like if you're a British
but at least
actor,
they're
half
British.
your job is that.
Yeah, you know,
What are you
if
saying?
they grow up.
Are you saying African accents aren't as like great as British accents? Personally, they make me melt.
African accent?
Gay.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Australians are the best. I don't care what anybody says.
Down under.
Down under, shrimp on the
Those
bobby.
are those are the best accents.
Sure. So, what do you guys make of the Lakers situation?
I don't care.
What do you mean you
Like,
don't care?
who-
You don't care?
Who cares?
Doesn't feel like
I-
corruption to
who-
you?
No,
Who cares?
for me, it's like we have to start realizing that things are becoming monopolized. Like, bro, there's certain families that are completely owning everything.
It does feel like it's getting
Every-
divvied up into like a small circle, right? Like everything connected
It's-
to Trump is trying to get something big out of this presidency.
I just want to know how, like, you know, Jared Kushner's brother is not a billionaire. I don't think. Bob Iger might be a billionaire.
Well, he did run Disney for a while.
He ran Disney. I mean, yeah, he didn't own Disney, but I'm sure he's got a lot of money. So, like, who's
Well-
funding them? That's the real question: is where is the money?
Who
Coming
knows?
from?
I barely knew Jared Kushner had a brother.
I didn't even know he had a brother either until you said it was his brother. I was like, oh.
I don't know
Well,
where all this money is coming from, but like I said, it feels like we're being looted. It feels like everyone's trying to take a big piece of the pie that they can hold until this presidency term is over, and just it feels like they're all trying to just get something big out of this.
I think the nail.
They're trying to build some generational. You're trying to get some a piece of generational wealth out of here.
There is a for sale sign on everything right now, and we're being looted. We are being looted.
That's
right
what it feels
now.
like. It feels like we're being looted.
For sure. It's
Like,
crazy.
It's just so weird, right? That all of this like big contracts and these big purchases are happening by just people who are connected to the president.
So, do you think Jared Kushner has $12 billion?
Jared,
I don't know about 12 billion, but he's got some money.
he's
Got money,
and he's
and I
well
think
funded.
It's like, hey, buy the Lakers, and I can get you that Arab money.
God damn.
Just
You're
like
gonna have to
that. Let me
censor
just.
that.
It's like, yeah, we're in with the Saudis, bro. Pipeline.
I mean,
Me, my brother.
I'm sure that's where probably some of the money's coming from.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure the majority of that money's coming from them.
Maybe we'll have like a live NBA.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, dude, I have no idea. But I mean, until they buy the Ravens or something, I don't freaking care, dude.
Yeah, I don't
Dude,
care
I would be
either.
so pissed if one of the like Trump family members buys the fucking Ravens, bro. What if it was like Eric Trump?
We would be out there like Albania, all of us. We
I
were
don't,
like, Steven shouted,
I don't
"No,
know. We might get an
Steve, what are you
executive order that
doing?"
says we have to reach the Super Bowl.
I kind of want them to buy the Redskins though and turn it back to the Redskins. I could get down with that.
I can get down with that
I would
too.
like them to buy the Redskins and then shutter them. I think that would be good.
I'm okay with that too.
You know, just make the Ravens Virginia's team as well.
I'm down. I'm cool
Why
with
does
that.
DC have to have teams anyway? It's just a little city state. Fuck it.
That's fair. Yeah, they fucking suck.
They all
So,
fucking suck. Exactly. Let's
sucks to suck,
let's
loser.
take the let's take the Capitals. Let's just move that to Baltimore. Let's the Wizards, we can rename it back to the Baltimore Bullets. Bring it back to Baltimore. Right?
Okay.
Redskins, who needs it? You know, Chicago needs a new team, right? We'll just give it to them. Sell it.
That might be too much bread and circus for Baltimore. I don't know.
What are you talking about? Baltimore doesn't have enough. We only have 2 teams.
Mm,
Why does DC get more? They have 4.
they do have 4.
Exactly. So I don't see how we lose in this situation here.
That's fair. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Not much with politics this past month, really.
I
Oh,
feel
what about that lady stepping down?
Oh, Karoline Leavitt. Yes, she has stepped down.
That was the lady that was saying that we're all spoiled, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Now everyone can find a 60-year-old sugar daddy when they're in their early 20s, unfortunately. I mean,
Yeah.
if I could find a sugar mama when I was in my 20s, yeah, I would clean the pool. If I could
Clean the
be
pool.
White House press secretary at the same time. I mean, like, who wouldn't make that decision, right?
Right.
And she's
Right.
probably gone through menopause, so, you know, you're not too locked in.
You know, and and then you can just talk trash about
Yeah, why
everybody
can't everyone
else.
just do what I did? I don't understand.
I don't understand.
What do you mean you don't marry someone 40 years your senior and becomes just White House press secretary?
I just don't understand.
It
How do
was
you
so
not
fucking easy.
you know what I mean? Everybody else just had a silver spoon, but me, I had to marry a 40 years older than me that just
Just
happened to have money.
just do what I did.
That's
Just take
exactly.
just get one less Starbucks order a week. It's that simple.
It adds up.
Don't
Who
buy that.
said that? Who said that recently?
Some
The chick
some Republican chick said it recently.
Michelle Tafoya. Michelle
Yeah.
Tafoya said that. That's who it was. Yeah.
Just take
Yeah.
dude, it's that simple. Like, if you can, you'll buy a house in no time. No time.
Dude, sign me up, bro.
Sign me up, right? I know. These dude.
Dude, if I could have, I mean, one of the reasons why I got the job at the casino in the first place when I was younger, I was like, I'm gonna get a sugar mama over there. I'm going to I'm gonna be glamorous, flying first class up in the sky.
I am
Up in
first class.
That was the
Up
dream.
in the sky.
That was the
But
dream.
I'm glad now everybody has come to realizing that the media is just straight gaslighting. Just everything, just gaslighting down your throat.
Well,
just gas.
it's the popular
every-
opinion that if you're not doing well, and if you're poor, it's a reflection on your character, not the
Yeah.
economy.
Exactly.
If you're working 3 jobs and barely scraping by, you must have done something.
I agree.
Yeah.
Poor
And
is
you
a
know-
choice. A choice.
And it's starting to get crazy because it's like I don't do anything. I just spend money on food and I'm
Watch
just
Con
still
Air.
scraping by. It's like, what's going on?
You need to create, man. You need to
Wasn't
create.
there a thing where they were like they made a meal? You can have 3 meals a day for under $10. Wasn't that the Trump thing?
That was the Maha thing, right? Where they're making like $5 meals, and it turns out they're actually like $100.
It's like, dude, it's like, bro.
Meanwhile, pastrami was fucking recalled. A lot of recalls in the
A
age
lot
of
of recalls
Maha.
have been going on, dude.
lot of recall, lot of diarrhea,
Jalapenos,
lot of diarrhea.
pastrami, fucking lettuce.
It's like, what
Canned
can you eat
shit.
nowadays? Oh, you could just fast.
You can
Fasting
fat.
is safe.
You know, that's Maha, dude.
That's where it's at.
You know what's not getting recalled? Fast food.
Yeah, they're just dropping the fucking ball, dude. It's crazy.
Dude, it's so bad. It's so bad.
It's really bad. The price of beef, steak, all rising. It's crazy. The egg thing is back again.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I thought
Yeah.
the eggs dropped though. Are they going back up again?
Yeah, they're going back
No,
up.
they had salmonella.
Salmonella.
Salmonella, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going back up
Dude,
again. We're Mahaing so hard. Monsanto can't be sued. You know, they're fine doing whatever they can do.
Yeah, what's up with that, dude? Fucking
We're Maha
Just-
as long as it doesn't eat into profits. You know, Maha or shareholder
I did see
value.
that
You have to
funny,
pick.
like Marco Rubio, where they're asking him if he's Maha, and he's like, I think it's good, and his wife was like, no, this guy just eats Pop Tarts all day. And he's like, who's like Pop Tarts? They're an American classic, an American treasure.
He's
But I
he's
mean,
not
like,
wrong. He's
How
not
good are
wrong.
Pop-Tarts, though?
I was like, at least that's
kind
kind of relatable. I fucking love Pop Tarts, dude.
Especially if they're toasted at like the perfect temperature.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but dude,
Yeah,
there's
I
nothing
like-
better than opening a pouch of Pop Tarts, and you're like, this whole thing is gone.
Yeah.
30 seconds, I'm gonna
Yeah.
crush the shit out of this.
Yeah. I like the strawberry. That's
I
like
love strawberry.
Strawberry is
Dude,
the
that's
best
the
one.
OG. The OG.
Strawberry
It's a
is the OG.
strawberry.
Like, what are you talking? It's OG. It's that one or the brown sugar one.
Oh, brown sugar's good.
Brown sugar's good. I'm a s'mores guy too. I like the s'mores.
The s'mores is good. I like the s'mores if you put them in the freezer.
Yeah, frozen.
Oh, frozen. Yeah, it's good. That's good. Damn.
Even the hot fudge sundae one frozen is
The hot
good.
fudge sundae one.
Yes,
too.
yeah.
That one-
It's like ice cream,
That
man.
one is good, bro. Nobody believed me at work. I was like, you gotta freeze this. They're like, what?
Yeah, you got to
Freeze it? I was like, oh my. I was like,
yeah, dude.
your life's about to change.
My life
You
know,
didn't
man.
know
it's like,
about this.
dude, this
It
is
was so simple.
Neo awakening from the Matrix.
Fuck yeah, dude. It's so relatable. No, that's good, Maha. Okay, that's good, Maha.
I'm cool. You know what? If Marco runs for president and says we're gonna make Pop Tarts the national food, he's got my vote. Like that's
Got
all.
my vote.
You know, like
I
send
don't
it.
know how we could lose. I don't know how he could lose if he says that. But
I
either
mean,
way,
you know, the only way he could lose is if like AOC took her shirt off. Like that would be about it.
I mean, she kind of did with that one video of her talking about freezing her eggs.
What? No, she took a shot. She took a shot, right?
She was, yeah, but it was a video about,
It's like a hormone thing.
Yeah, hormone
she's, like,
thing.
freezing her eggs or
yeah.
something.
So she
That
lifted her
was
shirt
weird.
halfway, and a lot of
It
people.
was
were-
weird. It was super weird.
Yeah, it seems to me. It seems like something that would be a little private.
Especially because she broke up with her fiance like
2 years
right
ago.
after or whatever.
No, they apparently
What?
broke up 2 years ago. It's just the news didn't come out until like yesterday.
So she just released it.
Yeah.
Aw.
So
Yeah. That means
Aw.
AOC is single, fellas. Just saying.
Aw.
I'm
Well,
just
that
saying.
means she won't be president, or else she's got to get married ASAP because we've never had a single president, let alone a female president.
We won't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a
we
single
did.
mom as a president.
Yeah, we have. We've had one.
And who- Well, oh, Buchanan.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
bachelor
but wasn't he
president.
gay?
Allegedly.
No, he wasn't gay.
He just
was a
lived with
Freemason.
he just lived
He
with a
was-
guy who was very
he was
fond
a gay
of.
Freemason.
He
dude.
was a gay
Pretty sure he was
Freemason.
gay.
He-
Leave it to the Buchanans that give us a gay single
Oh, I
president.
swear to God, it tarnishes the name, bro. And I mean, like the accusations that he would sleep in a bed with another guy was just
It wasn't an
crazy.
accusation; it's fact. What are you
Look,
talking about?
look.
Accusations.
Brotherly love 100 years ago was totally different from what we know now. Every guy now is too sensitive to being called gay, but back then it was okay.
Not happy.
Yeah, back then it just meant
Back then
happy.
it just meant
We'll
happy.
have a gay old time.
Yeah.
Wait, let me tell you what. I bet you homo still hit pretty hard.
I'm sure every time they climbed in bed together, someone would say no homo. It
No
was
homo,
under-
right? And then you're clear.
You're clear
hot,
to go,
you know?
man. Look, President Buchanan dropped the ball. Okay, he wasn't our greatest president. A lot of people.
He was a terrible president. He was one of the worst presidents.
He didn't think the internet was going to be invented.
He didn't think the Civil War was gonna happen. That was his problem.
He didn't think a lot of things were gonna happen. Like him being the worst president ever.
Maybe he was
Look,
just a
to
puppet.
be fair, who could have predicted Lincoln was gonna be great? Like, how are you gonna proceed that, right?
I mean,
come on.
Talk about a man's man. Also, somebody who slept in a bed with another dude when he lived in a cabin.
Also was not fond of his wife. Lincoln did not like his wife.
That's what happens when her name is Mary Todd Lincoln. You know.
Yeah, anyone named Mary is usually terrible.
Yeah, facts. I know. You know, she was. You know what though? I've seen the photos. She was a stern lady. She was stern.
I feel like that's a something you could say to any woman in like the 1800s.
Oh yeah,
Very
for sure.
stern, very
Well built, sturdy.
Looks like it could pop off like 3 or 2 kids.
Yeah. Back then you just kind of took what you could get. You know.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad I didn't have to live back then, dude. It seems
Yeah,
like it
because
sucks.
back then it's like,
seems like it
oh,
sucks.
the neighbor has a daughter. You guys will probably end up getting married.
Yeah, you're like 30.
I feel like there's a lot of
14.
betrothing happening back then. You know.
There was an awful lot of betrothing back then. Well, and you also, you need more hands for that farm, so you had to keep popping them out, dude.
You know what? That's true.
You
That
had
is
to.
very, very true.
You needed spares for the ones that don't make it, and a lot of them don't make it. I wouldn't want to live that. No, that seems like it sucks. Even if you like have the knowledge of the future, being back there would still fucking suck.
Oh, dude, it'd be awful. But it might be kind of cool.
How?
If you have the knowledge of the future, you'd be like, dude, we're building to something here.
I mean, the only thing, if I had knowledge,
I could be that guy. Be like, you guys just don't even know. You just don't even know where this is gonna go.
Okay, so let's say I got transported back. What would be the game plan, right? I think investing in railroad would probably be the smart move.
Steel railroad.
Railroad. I would go to Ohio, beat down John D. Rockefeller, and be like, dude, this oil thing is fucking cool as hell, guys.
Oh, dude, oil would be great. I might even just take a boat to Saudi Arabia. Say, hey, I'm investing in you guys. I feel like you guys got something going here.
Yeah, as they're like on their fucking like camels doing a trading route, going like, who the fuck is this guy?
I think I would do crazy shit, dude. I would buy a bunch of land in Manhattan.
Right. And then you would be like, I just have this divine gift. I don't know. And then you can start a religion because all your investments become profitable.
And then I turn into, Biff Tannen.
Fucking Biff Tannen. I'd be like, I would create like this big fucking like empire of like I'd be like Vanderbilt, Rockefeller, like together. Dude. Maybe if I had enough time, maybe I would knock out fucking Carnegie.
Oh yeah, fuck that guy.
Then I would be like President McKinley. I'd be like, McKinley, I'm going to support your campaign for presidency. Let me choose your vice president though. I'll make a better choice.
I think my goal would be like, I want my wealth to be 50% of the GDP of the entire country.
I agree.
That's those are goals.
I would go to Roosevelt in 1947.
Really, dude?
I would
with
get
all the options
technology first and be like, I know how to decode this. I'm from the future.
Yeah, and what happens if it actually was a weather balloon? What would you do?
Oh, he'd be so pissed. He'd be like, fuck, now I'm stuck here. I'm stuck in the 40s.
Like, what is this? I've been bamboozled.
How disappointed would you be if you went back and just like things didn't pan out like you thought they would? And you're like, "Fuck, I made a bad call," you know? And you're stuck there. Like you get one choice.
Nah, it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. I know our history is doctored.
I think I'd pick the 80s, like, Black Friday in the 80s when the stock market crashes and be like, "It's all right, boys. It bounces
It
back."
bounces back while you're in like your high-rise
While you're
penthouse in
buying everything?
Manhattan with
Yeah,
your fucking
everybody is just losing money and I'm just like scooping it up.
scoop
Like,
it up. It'd be like fucking Mad Men.
Amazon. I might just go back and buy Amazon from Jeff Bezos.
I would buy that Netflix. Netflix was looking for a buyer.
Netflix, yeah, but you fucking idiots, Blockbuster.
Fucking
Give me that. Give me this
Exactly,
guy.
dude. I'd be like this weird Tesla thing, this electric vehicles, money.
Dude, money.
Money.
What, Facebook? Early investor.
What do you mean?
Early investor.
Well, have you ever heard of this thing called Bitcoin? You probably not. Anyway, I'm putting a lot of money in
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Oh,
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin would be
I'm putting a
crazy.
lot of money in it.
Whatever happened to Bitcoin?
It's kind of stabilized a little bit.
Yeah, it's like permanently at a 60Ks, it looks like.
Yeah, the 60s. I'm either waiting for a really big spike or a really big crash.
Am I
I hope so.
original?
Oh my god.
I
Okay.
would be a music person. I would come back
Come
and
back with like an
remember all the
iPod
songs.
of like a shit ton of hits and just claim it as yours. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. I would do that. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be the voice of like 3 generations.
Yep. When doves cry,
Like perfect albums every time, bro. Just have
Every
nothing but
time.
bangers on each album, dude.
Michael Jackson would be like, "My inspiration was Matthew Buchanan.
You're gonna
He wrote the song
That,
from
you think so? So would you be a songwriter or a performer?
both.
writer.
Both. I
Writer.
would do
I
it
feel
all.
like
I would have so many. I would come back with so many hits.
those lip
that I was like,
Scott's
I
gonna
think I
lip
would just
sync
create
so bad.
auto-tune. I would create auto-tune maybe like 10 years earlier
Yes.
and like just be like, dude, this is how we kill music. I
So
can't wait.
would you be C-Pain?
Oh, dude. T-Pain, I'm gonna start with A-Pain. I'll work my way all the way down to T-Pain, dude.
Oh.
Just have like these like ghost performers.
Yeah.
Just fucking, I'm in love with the stripper.
Classic. That's a banger.
I'm on a boat.
I would
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
another banger. Oh my god, perfect idea. Especially I feel like I'll have like the best movie scripts too. I'll have to come back with that. Be a
Oh,
star.
dude. Oh man, that'd be amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
That's all the time we have left. Thank you so much for listening to Bag Society. This is Jay signing off.
This is us, baby.
This is C Money out of here.
Out of here. Thanks for listening.